What's going on, Vigilante World? It's your boy Spec Civilian, and I'm back for another tabletop review. So today we're actually going to be going over two firearms that I own personally and that I think are great first picks with the amount of madness going on. And if you can get ammo as well, do your thing. For anybody who's going to be going through a self-defense situation, two guns that I think that are going to be amazing is, for one, CZ75 P01, two, the Glock 19. Now, like I said, these are the two top best first picks in my opinion for anybody looking into being a gun owner. So first thing I'm gonna do for y'all is I'm gonna go ahead and take a check. Boom, nothing's in there. Like I said, definitely want to be safe for you guys, for anybody out there watching. So definitely, guys, make sure to keep it safe when you're dealing with these type of firearms. Now, first, I'll go ahead and talk about the CZ75. So the CZ75, I have the P01 model, which to me was the model to go with because I like compact guns. I like a gun that's gonna really like fit anywhere on me, right in my shoulder, on my appendix. I'm not too big of a guy, so I can run appendix if I want to, right? I'm a guy who wants to have the gun fit, so I like compact guns. So the P01 for me was an amazing choice, definitely because with this type of gun, you still get enough barrel for you to where you can do damage within a nice distance. People still go up to 50 yards, even 100 yards if you're talented enough, right? And even if you have the skill to do more than that, right? But out of the box, this is an amazing gun. Already came with some amazing sights, or I'll say some pretty decent sights. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say they were amazing or I wouldn't switch them, but there were some pretty good sights. Definitely to be out of the box. They had this weird like luminescence to it, to where if you put it under light for a certain amount of time and then went outside or something like that, or put them in the dark, then it would appear as like some type of night sight. So that was pretty cool out of the box. I mean, that's a pretty cool feature to have, to where if you don't want to change them, you don't have to change them, and you can run those sights if you could. It did have the round hammer, which I'm not really a fan of. I do understand what you can do with it, with the round hammer, definitely, since if you're carrying or anything like that, it won't snag or anything like that. But personally for me, I just like the racer hammer. Now, it didn't come with the threaded barrel. I put threaded barrel in myself, but that's also one thing that I like about the C75 is that it has options for you. You can make it a more tactical gun if you want to, right? Out of the box, it did come with 14 rounds. If you actually get like the P01 Omega tactical or anything like that, you can get a 16 round mag out of the box. Regardless, 14 is what you get because it's more than enough to definitely do the job if you needed to. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It comes with these rubber grips, which on this actual grip angle for what CZ does is amazing. Talking about, I grabbed this gun and I was like, yo, I'm definitely gonna get that. Like, yo, it's crazy how comfortable the ergonomics of the CZ is. Definitely with this little, I think they call it the dog leg, something like that, quote unquote. And so 14 rounds, you guys still have a super comfortable grip, and it's all compact. So you definitely still get the super comfortable purchase whenever you're trying to actually aim, get some great sight acquisition. The trigger out of the box, as far as your trigger pull, the double action was pretty heavy, but it wasn't bad. I mean, people can be like, oh, it's sharp. No, it wasn't bad. It was definitely doable. I did go ahead and occasionalize it myself. I didn't send it out. I definitely did it myself. Within this time, I didn't want to have to worry about waiting for any type of work to be done with my pistol. I'm a person who likes to go ahead and take care of these things myself. Since I had the tools, thank God, that I can go ahead and do it myself. It's amazing. So the single action from where it was is definitely different. The double action is definitely different as well, or you don't really think about it because it's so smooth, right? But the single action, man, let me tell you, that single action, that's the only take up you got right there, y'all. That's sweet right there. And at first it wasn't that smooth. It was pretty good, but that's definitely a game changer. And the fact that you can even do that to a gun that's gonna be your first time gun, you can still upgrade it to make it your own type of feel is amazing. That's amazing for a first time gun. The fact that you can still put a light on it, I haven't yet. I'm definitely looking for lights and stuff to go ahead and put on my pieces, but the fact you can put a light on it to where you can definitely go ahead and still get a nice little draw even with the light is pretty amazing with the Picatinny rail. It already knocks out self-defense, home defense, in competition if you want to. Probably just have to go ahead and change a couple other things up for yourself. I'd probably end up running just like this. I mean, that's just me personally, but that's just because I'm comfortable with how I've set this gun up. And that's what I'm trying to let you know, is that you can make it comfortable for however you want to set this type of gun up. So if you wanted to look into definitely the CZ75 P01, definitely do that. If you see those around, which right now they're actually pretty hard to get. I mean, even this one was pretty hard to get. I think this was the last one around here in Nashville and stuff, and I was so shocked. Like, man, it's crazy to even have to look this hard. I had picked one up in, I think, out in Franklin probably a couple months ago, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like this. And then I was looking for it. I was like, man, this is wild. If you can find it, then by all means, definitely a sweet shooter, and you'll definitely appreciate getting this as a first-time gun purchase. Now, the Glock 19. Now again, I love the Glock. Love the Glock. Love the Glock. Love the Glock. Out of the box, this is an amazing gun, right? You just have to do some things to it out of the box as well. Change the sights, tungsten recoil in it. Personally, I wanted to do all these things to it. It didn't bother me as much, but for some of the people that might just bother you. So I do want to let you know, out of the box, you're probably gonna have to do a couple other things if you don't think it's what you need already. One thing that I thought was cool about the Glock though is that you could make this better than CZ75 out of the box. That was dope. Like, I have a certain place in my heart for this Glock 19 specifically, because it's my first purchase ever. Didn't think I was gonna do all this to it, and that was the thing, right? For anybody who's gonna be getting your first purchase, possibilities are endless. Definitely if you ended up getting a Glock, all the aftermarket material that you can get and put into this and mount it up to make it whatever you want. You can make this thing Glock 34 if you want, right? Make this a clean Glock 17 if you want. And that was what I thought was really cool about this compared to like the 45. The 45 to me was more limited. It already had the extended grip. I like the more compact grip because you throw that base plate in there and it's the same size as the 45. It's like you get 2 for 1, and it's more concealable, much more concealable. The fact that you can even perk it up and make it like add your finger grooves and stuff in there to give you a better purchase is amazing. I love it. That's what I love about the Glock. That's what I can tell anybody is amazing about the Glock, that you can actually do all these things with the polymer frame that you can't do with an aluminum frame, like the CZ75. Now, any of the CZ75s, with whether it's the B, whether it's the D, you can always make them more, I would say, self-defense, tactical, or comp style, but you can't exactly do as much to the grip like this. If I wanted to, I could send this off and get it stippled and everything like that, just to make it feel like a 75 if I wanted to, but I don't want to do all that, right? I'll say that for the people who want to do that. The possibilities are endless with the Glock. Like I said, I absolutely love the Glock. Me personally, I did put that threaded barrel in there. Like I said, I love that threaded barrel. And this is a comp, if you can see that, nice little cool little comp. It's a Suarez comp that I'll talk to you guys about a little bit later, but that's what you can do with a Glock 19. You can, or any type of Glock. I mean, I got a Glock 26 as well, and I mean, that one started off as a Glock 26 and ended up as a Glock 17, right? And that even makes sense. The fact that you can even have those options to really kind of play around and make it fit whatever you need, whether it's self-defense, tactical, or whether I say home defense, or even competition. You can make it fit whatever you need, and that's what I love about the Glock 19. It definitely gives you options out of the box. It's already one of the better compact guns that I definitely have concealed. Out of the box, they come with 15 rounds. I run 18 because I have a +3 TTI base plate that I put in here, like I said, to give me that same kind of like balance as like a Glock 45 or a Glock 17-ish. By all means, if you wanted to run 15, you can run 15. That's more than enough, again, to get the job done. So I used to carry this pistol, but now I kind of like switched to my CZ75. But that's because I wanted a more old style pistol. The old style pistols might not be for you. You might need something that's more of a new style pistol. Like, originally, I wasn't hip to all of the maintenance that went with a CZ75. Like a CZ75, you actually have to make sure that you know your disassembly and reassembly for this bad boy right here. When playing with these pins and all the internals, if you're wanting to clean it very properly. Now the Glock 19, man, you can literally, you don't, this is probably one of the easiest guns to ever kind of own. Literally, if you drop the mag, bam, done, right? You just kind of like snap it apart. And that's the thing about the Glock. It's super easy, super reliable. It doesn't take much to really have to go ahead and deal with any type of maintenance. Super easy weapon to kind of just and use as like a self-defense pistol or home defense pistol. Either one of these guns is super amazing as a first pick. Now with the CZ75, as far as maintenance goes, you probably have to go ahead and take care of this or make sure that it's cleaned every 400 rounds. 395, 400 rounds, right? Glock, you don't have to really worry about 300. With my CZ75, I've got 35 rounds through it. Not even a handful, right? I do have enough to know how the gun feels. With my 19, I have 2,000 rounds through it, easily. What I've done to make it better than the CZ75 out of the box is what really makes the Glock an amazing first pick, hands down. Because you can take your time and really like have this pistol and use this pistol as whatever you need. Or you can just get the CZ75 and I mean, you can just be old style, go ahead and upgrade a couple of the parts, but for the most part, this is a very utilitarian pistol to me. I can't really see people getting as live with modding it up as this, because it comes with so much more aftermarket parts. The Glock CZ75, they have Cajun Gunworks, they have CZ Customs. You probably have a couple other people that can do some stuff under the radar, or not under the radar, but that are under the radar rather. They have to be discovered. We got to figure that stuff out. Other than that, I mean, Glock all day. You can send that to anybody. I'm here in Nashville. Glock store is gonna open up here soon, you know. In Texas, they have plenty of a plethora of stuff. In Georgia, it really doesn't matter. So Glock has all the accessibility for you to do just about anything to that pistol. CZ75, it has amazing abilities to be upgraded and be perked up, but just not as much as Glock, to be honest. Out of the box, CZ75, you're gonna get that better pistol, but that Glock, you can really make it whatever you like. Regardless, either one of these pistols, like I said, these are the two top best first picks for any first-time gun owner, in my opinion. MSRP for these pistols are going to be about $700, $700, $700, depending on where you're getting it from. You can get cheaper models, kind of like for a CZ75, you wanted to get like a Tang Folio or a SAR or EEA, I think it's what it's called, or something like that, right? They have these Mach 75 models that you can get that perform well, and they definitely take care of yourself. Glock, I mean, there is literally a plethora. I mean, I think they have the new Stoker STR now, Mechanic, Taurus, Ruger, it doesn't matter. Like, they have, all of them are literally the same exact style, right? Double action trigger safety, that's all it is. Now, with a polymer frame. Now even CZ, even if you had to want a fancier not Glock P10C or something like that, right? I haven't been able to shoot that one, but maybe later. You can do all the same exact stuff that I've done to my Glock 19. You can make it same size as the Glock 45 if you want. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? You can make it balance however you need, or perk it up to however you whatever fits you, because specifically it definitely has that polymer frame, which offers a little bit more adaptability, which is cool. I like it. If I do get to shoot that, I'll definitely let you guys know. As for this video, I definitely appreciate you guys watching. My opinion of two top best first picks, and like I said, we have the CZ75, P01, and the Glock 19. So if you do see these pistols in any of your local stores, don't hesitate for these two specifically. Like I said, these are two amazing pistols. I would definitely not hesitate to get these again and at all, period. I will be giving you guys later some type of range footage and stuff like that, comparison between the two. and maybe even some other firearms later down the road whenever the ranges open up a little bit more. For now, I will be feeding you guys a bunch of cool tabletop reviews about these type of things. So if you do like this video, go ahead and smash that like button, and definitely make sure to subscribe. It's your guy, Spec Civilian, and we out of here. Till next time, y'all.